Hello YouTube, my subscribers. Let me close the door for you so I don't disturb you. Alright, we got it. Alright, today's show is not going to be a coffee time show. Oh yeah, it's disappointing. This is actually going to be a topic video, basically. I've been getting a lot of questions about stuff, and I'm here to answer your little questions you have. And today's, I'll do it in different topics and intervals. Sorry, my hair. Anyways, I'll do topics to the end of intervals and stuff, but this one's gonna be talking about fetishes, which fetishes is okay to have and which ones are not. Let me turn the music down. Okay. Now we're gonna be talking about a huge segment of this, so okay, I'll just put it simply. First of all, anything that's okay, fetishes you should probably avoid is ones that are very, dangerous to you, dangerous to others. Basically, what I'm trying to say is keep a healthy mindset. Keep a very healthy mindset. Don't go overboard with anything. That's just the first thing I'm gonna tell you right there. I know everyone has to spice the little sex life and all that, but just keep the spice at a minimum. Don't do too much. Like, don't go too far. Okay. Fetishes that are not okay. Okay, now we just talked about it. Let's talk about fetishes that aren't okay. Well, it's really hard to tell because I know I'm going to get some people angry at me and flaming at me and raging at me at the end of the show, but these are the fetishes I deem to not be okay. Let's talk about the stuff that's not okay, that's unhealthy to have, that you should never have. Scat fetish. What is so attractive about shit and poop? I don't understand. That stuff will kill you. And next one fits a little bit with it. The diaper thing. What is so appealing about wearing a diaper? That's sick if a grown-up puts it on. I mean, I can see the senior citizens that are really ill have to put it on, but really? Who thought it was okay to make that a fetish? That's disgusting. Yeah, get away from that stuff. You need help if you do that stuff. And you can go ahead and rage and rant at me, but I believe that's wrong. Let's see, I'm not going to say dominatrix because it is actual fetish. Just what if you were dominatrix, keep it with just the whips and stuff. Don't add any more stuff to it, like knives and wanting to get cut and stuff. That's sick. That's disturbing and not good for your health. So probably no. Probably something you don't want to do. So just keep it the whips and stuff. Just keep it safe. What I'm trying to say. Don't be like that guy from the Alex Cross movie. You know the bad guy from Alex Cross movie? Don't get that way with it. If you do, that you need to get some help. Okay, another one that's... And this is where I'm going to get really hated and flamed. Furries. And I see this in two fandoms. People think My Little Pony. No, My Little Pony is just one fandom that does this stuff. But the Sonic fandom. Why I left the Sonic fandom is this is why. I will link down a video below of some disturbing furry fetish stuff. But no, it's bestiality. You shouldn't do it. It's wrong. If you truly read the Bible and you truly are a Christian, you would avoid any nasty thoughts with animals. That's why we got our own species. Let's stick with our own species, don't you think? I think that's what's safe for everybody else if you don't go to that point. If you go to that point, you need a counselor or a good friend like I have. You need a good counselor. at least a good counselor, or some friend who's willing to help you out. And this one goes out to Chris Chan. Yeah, talking about people like you. I don't care anything else you do. That's fine. Just leave the animals out of it. And this goes with the furries. Should I say this? Lolicon. Are you serious? Just because they're 2D children does not make it right. Here's the thing. I know this sounds stupid, but you will end up treating your 2D family like your 3D family. It's just the truth. And you have like little waifus and stuff like that. You just call them your waifus. You're not actually married to them. If you're actually married, oh well, that's a different topic. I'm not even talking about that. I'm gonna be talking about the. Let me sit closer. I'm gonna be talking about the where you call them your waifus, girls and guys that you wanna, do if they're real life. I'm gonna just say this: keep it to legal-aged women or legal-aged men. No lolicon, no shotokan. And if you end up doing any of those two, I'm gonna call Chris Hansen on you and get you some help. Actually, no, I'm gonna call some counselors. Then I'm gonna send Chris Hansen your way if you go look up lolicon and shotokan. And don't think I don't know what that stuff is. Don't think I don't know what it is. I do. Okay. And it's okay to have a fetish for 2D women. There's people who prefer 2D women over 3D women because they, perfect their taste, or they're more nice because the female anime characters are more nicer than real girls. That's okay. Just keep it legal age. Come on, man. So that's okay, but just know you will treat your 2D family like your 3D family. So you're, looking to be a creep and looking only for sex and stuff, you're gonna end up doing it to real girls. So like I said, with fetishes, keep it at a minimum. Keep it mentally healthy. Keep this right here mentally clean. I would tell you to stick to traditional, but there's things that people get off on, and there's so many fetishes too, which I'm gonna put on the bottom below this video of a list of fetishes, even weird ones. But I'm gonna just tell you this right now. I would avoid any weird fetishes. Anything that's too weird or out of the ordinary, I just stay away from this. Okay, and here's the thing you should ask yourself. You should always ask yourself is it healthy? Is it hurting anybody? If it does one bad thing, one of them, then you probably want to get some help or talk to somebody. Okay? Another thing, everybody has fetishes. Don't be ashamed of yourself for having them. I mean, everybody has them. Everybody gets off. Everybody masturbates. We already know the story. And this goes on to be on the topic of fetishes now. We're going to go switch to another subject. And this goes to a person on my Tumblr asking me, when does being a fan being a stalker? When does being a fan make you a stalker? Like I said, keep a healthy mindset and you don't have to worry about that. Keep doing your normal activities, eat right, go to sleep, just do your normal stuff. Now when it turns to stalking is when you get so bad that you think mentally in your mind that person's married to you. I mean, I guess it really don't have to be a character. It could be just even real people. When you get so crazy that you already think they're married to you, and then you follow them everywhere they go, you follow them to their house, you try to put the moves on them when they're clearly not interested in you. And even if they're clearly interested in you, you could still creep them out. So I said this in my last video, so I'm not going to say more anymore. You're going to have to look at my coffee time videos for that. So if you want to answer to that, I'll link my coffee time videos on stalking, but it's just like the fetishes thing. You have to keep a healthy mindset. Basically, you gotta ask yourself, is it mentally healthy to do this? Or is this hurting anybody? Those two are the most important questions. I'll tell you a little bit of my stuff. I'm a little bit of both. I like 3D and 2D women. Not gonna lie. They're both hot and sexy to me. And I get off on girls wearing like bikinis and chopping some wood with the chainsaw. It gets me off. I'm gonna just be open right there with you, right there, so you don't, because I'm gonna tell you later on to put in the comments what is your fetish and what are your fetishes and why. Yes, it's hot to see girls chop wood for some reason. It was really hot. I don't know what it is with girls with chainsaws, but man, it's freaky. But anyways, that's just one of mine. And the 2D thing, yeah. I'm also into girls with big boobs and big butts and tall. But just to let you know, it does also, if you have these fetishes, does not mean it dictates who you marry or who you like. Just want to put a disclaimer right there. But everybody has something. Everybody has something. Just, all I gotta say is ask yourself if it's, okay. And also, you gotta understand too, you gotta do things that are socially acceptable too. So if it fits into socially acceptable, like normal sexual activities, that's fine. Or just masturbation, that's fine. As long as it's normal. All I gotta say is don't go overboard or to be on or go further with your stuff. And for God's sakes, stay away from lolicon or shotacon. That's pedophilia. Stay away from furries because that's animals. It's bestiality. Okay? Those two, I urge you to stay away from. If you're gonna do dominatrix, that's fine. Just keep it to the whips and stuff. And name calling and whatever happens with that kind of stuff. But this is basically my whole topic about fetishes, and I want you to comment below and tell me what your fetish is. You won't be judged, just as long as it's not concerning. Like if you're into lolicon, shotacon, and furries, then I'm going to be very concerned for your safety and the safety of others. And I'm also going to put some Chris Chan videos that deal with this. I'll link below. So, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, another one I forgot. Wearing women's clothing. People that think they're doing research on women by wearing their clothing. Don't do that. You look like a freak. And especially if you can't pull it off. Don't do that stuff. I could see if you lost a bet and you had to cosplay an anime female, that's something different. If you lost a bet, that's fine, because, well, people lose bets all the time and do stupid things. But just keep, don't do that. And I'm going to comment your fetishes below and tell me why. Also, I'm going to link some videos to what I'm talking about, so this might take a while to upload, but basically that's my whole topic of